welcome to F1 Now. In this video we're going to be talking about the dilemma Mercedes is currently facing after the results of Austria and Silverstone. For Mercedes, it has been business as usual in the past couple of races by trying to maximize the W14's pace during the races. Russell and Hamilton finished 7th and 8th in Austria, raking in a total of 10 points, and a total of 25 points in Silverstone, with Hamilton getting a podium position. Russell now far behind at 5th position. On any other days, these would have been respectable results, with the level of performance we have come to accept from the W13 and W14. But the biggest elephant in the room, or elephants in this case, is that in Austria, they were not beaten by one but two teams in which they supply engines and various parts. Aston Martin, which is one of these teams, pretty much dominated Mercedes in the first couple of races, but recently have been going through a bit of a slump. The new team to put their car ahead of the W14s in 2 races in a row is McLaren. Now, in the beginning of the year, the McLarens were nowhere near the top 4, but with new aero updates mimicking the Red Bull and Aston Martin have made their car gain about a second, moving them to what looks like the new second fastest car. Now, if Aston Martin's performance at the beginning of the year was a wake-up call for Mercedes, McLaren's recent form must be a massive shot to the ego. Now, I know it's not just the engine that makes these cars fast around the circuits, but also the aerodynamic design philosophy plays a major part. And what is clear from Aston Martin and now McLaren is that their cars have taken great inspiration from Red Bull, with added aggressive downwash water slides on wider side pod to get clean, consistent airflow to the rear of the car. Also, making use of pull front and push rod rear suspension configuration has played a major role in getting more out of these ground effect cars. And with all of this information, you have to assume that Mercedes knew this probably at the beginning of the year, but instead decided maybe there's still more to gain if they come up with their own version of the Red Bull concept. But that hasn't worked out well, considering McLaren, who was in last positions in Spain, seems more likely to be able to challenge the RB19 for the rest of the season. So with that, the coming races in Hungary and Belgium will serve as clear indications of how the W15 should be designed based on where Aston Martin and McLaren finish these races. And if they take this design approach, the standard for next year, set maybe by Lewis or Toto, is that the team must win the first race, or else we will see some big names in Brackley leave. This is because the main thing that has been motivating Mercedes in this ground effects era is making sure they right the wrongs of how 2021 ended. And if next year's car is not a legitimate contender, you can expect it to be Lewis's last season, or him looking elsewhere to finish off the incomplete championship story. With the embarrassment Mercedes has been experiencing with customer teams showing more progression, you can expect some major changes for next year's car, because now it's make or break. So with that, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to grow this channel and help in creating our very own F1 community. Once again, I thank you and bye for now.